I'm gonna watch an entrepreneur who's 10 years old and he's got a lemonade stand, and I can't wait for this because my little kids do the same thing, so I want to see the difference here. Let's go.
Sure. Micah's Mix is a lemonade organization that sells lemonades in different areas of Philly. I was only 8 when we started it. I watched a lot of cartoons as a kid. There was this one lemonade episode, so I kind of followed the steps and tracks to it, and then I learned.
You know what I love? He's done his research. He's been watching a lot of it. He knows, he's been watching the steps. Did you hear that? He's been watching the steps to how you make lemonade. I love that. I love that. He's a systems person.
I'm trying to make it. There you go. You're welcome. Here's the straw.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I don't want to criticize because he's a 10-year-old kid. The first thing is he's putting the money away, and the lady thanked him. And she said, thank you. And he said, you're welcome, while he wasn't looking at her. The main thing is contact, eye contact. When he's taking the money and she says, thank you, he's got to say, you're welcome. But anyway, he's 10 years old. For that, he's still ahead of his game.
Because not many people at his age would think about something like this. So it's nice to see.
Strawberry up. This is business right here. I'm Micah Harrigan. I'm 10 years old. I'm the CEO of Micah's Mix, and this is my hustle.
He's got a hustle. The little boy's got a good hustle going.
At first, we started selling out of our house, and people started to notice me because people were promoting me on their Instagrams, and a lot of businesses started to notice me, so they asked me to come sell lemonade at their business, so I get even more popular. So it's just been growing and growing over the 2 years.
When we sit outside, we sit out front. I sit on the steps. I don't do anything. He greets the customers, he talks to them, tells them the price, gives the change, puts it in bags, everything with him. I would sit on the steps on my phone and just make sure he didn't get robbed. That was pretty much my job.
I'm about to show you how the lemonade making process is. So it starts by pouring the syrups in and then the fruit.
Look, I love everything about him. He's always, he's all about steps and procedures. I love that about the young kid. I could see he's confident. I love the part where it says CEO down the bottom too. Youngest CEO in the world. Here we go. Good lemonade, good lemon. I'd love to taste his lemonade, but let's see.
And this is where we fill it up with lemonade. We have color organization tops. So we're gonna put it on here. And if the syrup isn't on, then just shake it up a bit, and then it goes out. We're at the OCF coffee shop, which we sort of rented out, and we will try to be here as much as possible and do our pop-ups at the same exact time. Our flavors today are blue raspberry, mango, and peach. Our special edition of the week is mango, and
he's got a special for the regular customers who come all the time, he's got something different. So hey, if you come in once a week, guess what? There's a surprise for you. I love that element of surprise that he's got in there. Well done, young man.
The pricing are $3 or 2 for 4. There you go.
Thank you.
Our best sellers are strawberry, followed by blue raspberry, followed by peach.
I like that there's different flavors besides regular lemonade, and they like the colorfulness of it.
You live on 23rd Street, right?
Yes.
I seen a line out there one day and I couldn't get no juice because there was so much of a line.
We usually sell out fast at my house.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Well, good luck and God bless.
Me too. Splenda noticed us when we were kind of promoting their product, because on the news we talked about how we made the sugar-free lemonades with Splenda, and Splenda really, really loved it, that we were using it.
My grandmother had diabetes, so I always talked to him about how she had to prick her finger to take her blood sugar every day.
I love how you're thinking about customers' needs. So the sugar-free, different flavors. He's considering all different people. He's considering his clientele. He's actually thinking what his customers' needs are. Fantastic. Obviously he's getting some great support from his parents. I think that's his mum here. You know what I love? I love the young boys. He's into it. You could hear it in his voice, like he's not getting pushed. He wants to do it. I think he's pushing his parents to help.
And I just explained like different diseases to him. So he was like, oh, so they had to have sugar-free. And so he's like, well, we should make a sugar-free option. And I'm like, all right, well, let's get Splenda and let's make a sugar-free option. So we made it, and we made a little commercial. We tagged Splenda in it.
Hey guys, coming down the Micah's Mix to try the new sugar-free lemonade. Made with Splenda!
Next thing, Splenda reposted him on their Instagram, and I was like, what? And then the next day they followed him, and I was like, what?
Micah, why in the world would you want to make a lemonade with no sugar? Kids love sugar.
Well,
There's a lot of entrepreneur skills behind not just the young kid, but behind that mother. To be using a famous brand for a sugar-free, and she was hoping that they were going to jump on board, and they did. Very good.
a lot of people in my family had diabetes and they couldn't eat or drink many sugary things. So I decided to make sugar-free lemonade so everyone can enjoy.
And then next thing you know, they're emailing, and they're like, can we do something? And they sent 9 boxes of Splenda, and then they emailed again and said, hey, we want to do something even more special.
I mean, the Splenda cross promotion here, it's amazing. We all know Coca-Cola. It's one of the most famous products in the world, brands. That's the reason why a lot of businesses would choose to use something like Coke in their brand, for example, or Red Bull comes to mind. Or you want to always use brands that are known, that are popular in your business, because then your brand is associated with that brand. So the fact they've used Splenda, which is a massive sugar-free product, now all of a sudden it makes his product a lot more, what's the word I'm looking for? Legit, thank you. Yeah, it makes his brand a lot more legit. That's the word I'm looking for. But I tell you what, that mother, she's next level. She knows what she's doing. She knows how to use Instagram well. She knows how to use social media. And she knows how to use the kid really well. That's what I'm spotting really here. She's seen a bit of talent. She's making the most out of it.
When the Splenda brand heard about what Micah was doing, they were really impressed. I mean, it's just not every day that you have a 10-year-old businessman, 10-year-old entrepreneur with the energy and the drive and the focus that Micah has. And when he announced that he was going to be offering a line extension of lemonades that were sugar-free, that would be good for the community as well as members of his family that are people with diabetes.
Now look at the genius from Splenda. They find this 10-year-old kid who's selling lemonade. He wants to do a sugar-free. He's talked about dietary requirements. He's brought his family into the picture. So there's a bit of emotion now to the product. And again, the genius is Splenda here. This is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing of a brand like Splenda who's definitely got their finger on the pulse and they know how to market to the next level. That marketing you cannot buy. The fact that they're working with a young child or a 10-year-old kid who's going to be a future entrepreneur and he's doing something for the good of the community and Splenda jumps on board. Splenda, hats off to you. And to the young boy, but Splenda, they have a good marketing department, obviously. I don't know what part of the States they're in, but that's next level marketing.
Diabetes. We couldn't have been more excited to support him both personally and professionally. So personally, he's saving his profits for his college fund. I mean, he's 10 and he is forward thinking, and we are presenting him with a $1,000 check to go into that college fund. So that's very, very gratifying. And then professionally, just like OCF is helping him build his business, we want to help him build his business with a year's worth of Splenda, and then also a bike cart so that he can get to more of his consumers in Philadelphia. So I can't wait to see what Micah does into the future.
Is this a commercial for Splenda? Because, sorry, I can't help but notice the big brands. Splenda has actually, what they've done is they paid $1,000. I know we want to talk about maybe the young kid. A lot of people want me to focus on the young kid. But Splenda has actually managed to put their logo on the bottom of his cart. Okay? That's to any big brands watching and to the young boy. No disrespect to the young boy and the mum, but Splenda has definitely maximized the opportunity. For $1,000, to put my brand on there, on the corner, I could see it's a corner location. I could see it's a boy that's well liked and he's got a lot of social media following. I want those marketers to work in my brand.
Well, one of the best days of my life just happened, that's it. And I had 4 cameras on me at the same time. I felt really good. People were telling me that they're really proud of me. I just got handed a check for $1,000. A lot of really good things just happened today.
Wow, what a young man. Micah, I'm guessing that's your name because that's the name of your business, and I'm guessing you named it after yourself, not after your pet. Micah, you're the next level. You're one of the future entrepreneurs. I could see that. I know Americans love entrepreneurs, but Micah, hats off to you and to your parents for giving you the chance. I mean, they could quite easily say, no, you can't do it, but the fact that your parents are supporting you and you're out there, mate, and I could see that you're passionate. You're not being told what to do. You're telling your parents what to do. So good on you, Micah. All the best, mate. Good luck with your business.